I'm at Copper Land Rover in Halifax. So here we have a 2005 Volvo Xc90. It's the TSE all-wheel drive model. It's done 266,572 miles. It's got an engine problem as this, the previous owner has told us. But he did actually drive it down from Cornwall, which says a lot. So we'll just take a close look at the condition. So obviously with that mileage we do have some age related sort of damage, which I will point out on the video. So just starting down this offside. Now looking down the offside, all looks nice and straight. We have got a couple of car park dents in there, which I will point out. So just down at this front wing, we've got a couple of chips just on the front edge of the wing, and it would require a polish that to be nice. We've got a couple of little scratches on there also. Down at this wheel, not bad condition. We've got some pitted areas to the centre, and we've got a couple of marks just on the edge there, just around the rim. And we've got about 6mm on that tyre. Coming down to this front door, so we've got one or two dents in this door, little car park dents. We've got two just to the back there, but they are quite small. That door looks like it'll want a buff as well, just to bring it up nicely, just around the handle there, and a couple of scratches just there. We've also got a chip just on the trim up there. Coming down to this rear door, we've got the scuffs on this rear door as well, and we've got a dent just back there which is also chipped. And we've got some chips just running across the back edge of the door also. Coming onto the quarter panel, again, it was require a buff for that to be nice, and we've got some scratches just on the quarter panel there. Down at this rear wheel, again we've got the pitted areas in the centre, and we've got a little bit on the edge there. We've got no curb damage that I can see. We've got about 4mm on that tyre. Just coming round to the rear bumper, as you can see it doesn't fit properly on the corner there. Just coming round, we've got some damage to the bumper trim there, just there, and just running across the back, as you can see just there. Up at the tailgate, we've got a few scratches on that. As you can see there, just there, and some down there also, and we've also got the cap missing just on the wiper there. So coming down to the near side of the vehicle, again we've got the same problem with the bumper on this corner, which is just not fitting correctly. We've got the reflector missing there, and we've got a little bit of damage there, and we've got a scratch there just on the bumper. So up at this quarter panel, we've got the car park dent on this quarter panel, but it is quite small. Just around there, there is some scratches and scuffs on that quarter panel as well. So down at this rear wheel, again we've got the pitted areas on this alloy. As you can see, just a few marks around the edge, and we've got about 4 or 5mm on that tyre. Coming up to this rear door, again we've got the scratches and the scuffs on this rear door. Just on the quarter there, and some on the rear door with some chips, as you can see, and we've got a few dents just on this rear door, so just a few scattered around, maybe 3 dents on this rear door. Coming up to the front door, again we've got the chips and scuffs on the front door. I can't see any dents on that, but that will want a polish. Just coming onto the front wing, we've got the scuffs again on the front wing and a couple of chips. And just down at this wheel, we've got some marks on that wheel, some pitted areas in the centre, and a little bit of curb damage just down there. And we've got about 6mm on that tyre. Coming round to the front, we've got a few marks to the bumper, as you can see just there. We've got some bumper damage at the front, so that's cracked off in the centre. And coming round to the other corner, just some light scuffs round there. Up at the bonnet, we've got some chips just running across the bonnet, as you would expect with this sort of mileage. A couple of them are dented a little bit, and a few of them are just rusting, so they won't want seeing to. And up at the windscreen, we've got a few light chips just scattered around. I don't think any of them have cracked it, but they're all sort of surface chips. There is a few on there, as you can see. Just coming into the back, there's a few marks in here, as you would expect. We've got the extra seats in there which do pull up, but like I say, just a few marks on the trim and stuff. And just coming into the back, the seats and the leathers are looking a bit tired, as you can just see on the video. We've got a few marks on the trim, and some marks on the back of the seats there. We've got the mats in this, we've got the ashtray missing there, and we've got some damage just to the back of this. Just getting into the front, again it's looking tired in the front. The leathers are looking a bit tired there. There's a few marks on the trims. As you can see, the seat mechanism's just broke there. It does work, but the switches have broke. So just jumping in, and we'll start it up. So it does start and run, does this, but like I say, the last owner told us it's got an engine problem. We've got the lights on there, and we've got the reduced engine performance, as you can see there.